Hello and welcome to SAS News. With a new decade right on the corner, we've decided to do a special broadcast about the 1980s. Today we'll be talking about Canadian events, people, music, technology, and the economy of the 1980s. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn a handful about the 1980s. To start off the show, we will be going live to Amar Ali, who will be reporting of the Canadian economy of this decade.
Thanks, Rain. The Canadian economy in the 1980s was quite interesting. Canadians are badly affected by the recession in the economy in the 1980s. Interest rates, inflation, and unemployment were all higher than in the United States. In the end of 1982, all mining operations closed down in the Yukon. More than half of the miners were left unemployed. But things did start to change in the mid-1980s. From 1984 to 1986, Canada's economic rate was among the highest of countries worldwide. Machinery, equipment, and automobiles were the country's leading exports, but the economic structure varied among the provinces in Canada. The central provinces were in good shape. The western provinces were suffering in declines of growth due to the lowered prices of oil and other natural resources. And the Atlantic provinces, well, let's say they were doing bad. That's it for the Canadian economy in the 1980s. Back to you, Sir.
Hello and welcome back to SAS News. It is May 1st, 1980, and Terry Fox is expected to run by this very spot any minute now. We're going to try and get a quick interview. There he is. Terry, can I get a quick interview?
Sure, no problem.
Hey Terry, what inspired you to run?
Well, I was very angry about how little attention there was towards cancer, and I wanted to run across Canada to gain awareness for cancer and cancer research.
You're a great man. Approximately, how much do you run per day?
I run about 42 kilometers per day in any weather conditions. Whether it's rain, snow, I'm going to keep running.
I'm proud of you. What do you expect from the Canadian population to do?
Well, I would like to appeal out to the Canadian population that every Canadian out there to donate $1 towards cancer research.
Thank you, Terry. That is all.
Thanks, sir.
My name is Ray Nataraja, and that was my interview with Terry Fox. Back to you, Sanjay.
Hi folks, my name is Sanjay Benji. Today we'll be entering one of the most popular nightclubs in Toronto. Come on. Locals, the 1980s was the most revolutionary time for the music industry. The diversity, the invention, the help the music industry, everything about it. One of the most helpful inventions of the 1980s was MTV, also known as illustrated video, which is what some of the people who founded the states call. Another dimension that MTV brought saved the music industry, brought the ad revenue, brought the consumer revenues back up from 10% decline that suffered in 1970. Another invention that saved the music industry in the 1980s was the invention of the compact disc. The compact disc helped artists distribute their music easier. And of course, everybody knows the diversity that came to the 1980s, such as rap, alternative rock, metal, heavy metal, and new country styles. All these different kinds of genres of music being popularized gave consumers more of a choice when it came to what they wanted to listen to, which of course raised the consumer revenue of the music industry. Two of the most successful artists within this industry were Rick Astley and Madonna. Well, folks, I'm afraid that's all we have time for. Stay tuned. After our commercial break, we'll be